In terms of exempt income, you've got your artist exemption. It only extends to income to the tune of 50,000 earned by the individual that qualifies for exemption. I often wonder there, if someone was going to qualify for artist exemption, is the ability to perhaps look at income personally, and perhaps there might be a role for a corporate. That might be something worth considering if the facts suited. So even though it's exempt from income, it is still liable to PRSI and USC, and it's box 413 is where that goes. Woodlands doesn't have the 50 grand limit, but it has the same point about PRSI and USC apply. Rental room relief, rental room relief, there was the TDM on that, Tax Duty Manual 07-01-32 was updated earlier this year, and it's rental room relief up to the extent of 14 grand. I think there's a little bit in the current finance bill about that as well, so we'll probably see a few updates there on that. It's probably just worth noting in general about the recent finance bill is that there were a lot of budget announcements made, and an awful lot of the detail hasn't made its way into the finance bill as initiated, which was published last Thursday. But I believe a lot of the stuff will be included in the next turn of the finance bill, which I think is due around the 7th of November. And in particular, if you see farmland leasing, which is one of the bullet points on this, that's section 664 TCA, and anyone with farming clients will deal with that fairly regularly. There's a change to that mentioned in the budget, but it's not in the finance bill yet. So I suppose watch this space. The childcare services, there's a limit of 15,000 there, and then there's a spot where you're supposed to stick in other exempt income as well. So that would include in box 418 things like if you had the termination payment would go in there, but also you might have exempt income under section 189 if you had a compensation payment or whatever. That's, I think, where that's supposed to go. So they're the main things to note, I suppose, on exempt income.